Hello, friends. I hope all of you are doing well today. Well, I wasn't going to share this, but I lost 10 pounds. Now, to be honest, I usually will go on a diet and I don't know what happens. I get bored with it, or I think what happens is I just start to make little compensations like, well, this won't hurt, or this little bite won't hurt, or make some excuse. And then I end up gradually going off of it. But this time I went on the keto diet, and I did ask my cardiologist and he gave me the okay with it. So I know a lot of people are going to say, that's enough, you don't need to lose anymore. And I know what you're saying. But I think we are getting used to seeing ourselves kind of fat, I think about back in the 50s. I mean, all of us were so thin. My mom, my dad, the whole family. We didn't even know any people who were fat. Now, so many of us are like, I feel like I've been fat and I'm maybe not as fat as somebody else, so I think it's okay. But it's not okay. And you'll know that when you get out and you try to walk or something, and then you feel it. So even though, okay, so you want to know what I weigh, right? Okay, I'm down to. I was up to. I'll put it this way. I was up to 145 pounds. That's that, and I'm 5'2". That's heavy for me. And did I look all right in clothes? Yeah, most people say I look great, but I know what's there. I know I was fit. And I know, and I start looking on the chart like for 5'2", how much should you weigh? Well, the average in there, getting in the middle of the whole thing, was maybe I should weigh 124 pounds. So my goal now is to lose 10 more pounds. Now I'm right now, I'm 135.4. I think this morning is 135.6, But we had Bill's son here, Greg, who's a chef, and his food was just outstanding. And I was okay. There's some things I have a weakness for. And those potatoes that he made with cream on it and garlic, and they were so good. And the angel hair with, I think it was butter and garlic and capers and all, like salt and pepper. So good. And the peach pie. That does. I can turn ice cream down. Although I really like butter pecan ice cream. But when it comes to pies, fruit pies, I have a hard time with it. But it's not like I'll never have it again. The way I look at it is, I will. First, I gotta lose this weight. Then I can have that occasionally. But just have it the one time, the next day, cut back so you get back your weight back again. To where you want it, that is. So, but the reason I brought up Greg, because Greg was here and he's a chef and he was cooking. And I thought, oh my goodness, he's going to be here about 12 days. I'm going to put this weight back on, and I've tried so hard to get it off. And I didn't. I'm okay. I'm right back to where I was. So now I'm back to where I was in that 12 days. I think I was 135 when he came, and I'm 135 again. So now I'm kind of, I'm where I was. Now I got to try to go for 10 more pounds. I don't think exercise has much to do with it. A little, you know, you're going to lose more if you move around, but heavy working out, it never worked for me. Actually, the only diet or way of eating for me has been the keto. So have any of you made what they call chaffles? I'm just looking at a little hummingbird outside. They're using the word waffles, but in there's cheese. So that's where they get the word chaffles from. I haven't tried it yet, but I ordered the little waffle iron, and I really got it for free because I had money coming back from Amazon. But then I started looking for recipes for it, and there was a man on there giving his recipe, and he brought out the big waffle iron like I have, and he says it's a lot easier to do it this way. That way you have 4 chaffles. So I'll let you know how those are, and if they turn out good, I'll share it with you. But you can use them. I guess they use them to make sandwiches, because I've seen him make a sandwich with it. So, because now people, I've heard, he said that people say that chaffles have that eggy taste because they got eggs in them. But he said I think he put lemon juice and some lemon juice and some Greek yogurt, plain Greek yogurt in it. And he said that takes away the eggy taste. And he was kind of pulling it apart on the video, and it looked really good. So I will let you know how that goes. Okay, so I did see, I got to share something with you. Hold on a minute. Okay, this is what I want to ask all of you. With all the things that's going on now in the news with Israel, and, I just want to know, like when I go to church, I want the pastor to share with us out of the Word of God how this connects the things that are going on in the world now. Are you that way? The church I was going to it was a good church and they had good messages, but nothing like this was ever shared. And so today it was so nice because this is like I think our 4th time. I'm going to try, if I can find the church service that we had today, to share it with you, put a link on there. It was really a patriotic day because of the 4th of July coming. And yes, I got the scissors and trimmed my hair. So it's a little bit stale because it only stays good when I first start out. Now it's kind of droopy again. I couldn't stand it any longer. I kept this long still. I got the back trimmed and stuff. All right. But here's the video that he referred to seeing by David Jeremiah, a video that was on YouTube. Now, I know most of you have heard of David Jeremiah. He's an older man, he's Baptist. But the name of it is The Last Prophetic Sign Before the Rapture Just Happened. The last prophetic sign before the rapture just happened. So listen to that and tell me what you think. There was something he said today, the pastor, that, I'll get back to you on that. I'm not quite sure about it. Some little tip I wanted to give you. You remember the other day I was talking to you about that hummingbird in my garage? When you ladies, and I can't think which one of you it was, gave me this great tip. They said that in your garage, that red pole that you have in the garage, let's say the electric's out and you can't open the garage door, you can pull it and it's red. Okay, on a cord, hanging down, right in the middle of the garage. That red thing attracts hummingbirds into the garage. Anything red will attract them. She suggests anything you've got in the garage that's red and that they can see from the outside, try to put it away or hide it or something. So she talked about painting that Well, I thought about that, and then I thought, wait, I looked over and I seen a roll of black masking tape. So I covered the whole handle with black masking. I didn't leave any red showing at all. So, and we're trying to keep the garage door closed, make sure it's not left open, because it only takes a minute for me to get in there, and you just can't get the little thing out of there. And they don't know. They just keep trying to go up higher to get away, to get out. They don't know and to go down and then out. So anyways, that might save a lot of hummingbirds' life. I hope it does. I just wanted to thank all of you who responded and told me what your name was and what state you're from. And even told me about how long you've been watching. That was so nice. You know, because when I'm looking at it, I don't really know your first name. Sometimes I do when you sign it. But I would like it when you comment, just always leave your name on there. That just helps me remember who you are. And it helps me to feel closer to you. But I sure do appreciate all of you. I really do. Thank you so much for, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, do it, please. And if you like it, you know, hit the like button and make a comment. I'd like that a lot. But our next question is, what's the best part about being your current age? What is the best part of it? Let's stay, well, also we'll make it a second part. And what's the worst part of being your age? I've got some answers, but I want to hear yours first. And I want to see if yours line up at all with mine. Okay, so I think I'll just let that be enough for today. So, and also, yeah, watch David Jeremiah. Because David Jeremiah thinks, now as you Christians, you know what I'm talking about, the rapture, being taken out of here. And David Jeremiah is a really solid older man. Christians wrote a lot of books. I mean, this is, for him to say it is very surprising. But so many prophets and preachers, Bible scholars think we're wrapping it up. We're going to get out. There's nothing else that needs to be fulfilled. So I want all of you to be ready. So if you will look at this video that I mentioned to you about David Jeremiah, he'll give you the answers and tell you how to be ready. Nothing more important in your life. I don't want you to miss the rapture. My goodness, no. Don't want to do that. Okay, folks. Keep in contact with me. Let me know. Give me the answers to the questions here we got. All right, bye-bye. Oh, you know, Mr. Bill. Mr. Bill reminded me that on my last video, I asked your age, and I didn't give mine. And I'm sorry, I didn't even realize I didn't. But most of you know I'm 82. Okay, so I did it. I'm not hiding nothing.